Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to dig into a really powerful archetype for building a solid foundation. I'm talking about genuine, lasting prosperity. The kind that comes from putting in the work and seeing it pay off in a huge way.
So let me ask you, are you ready to move past all the quick fix schemes and actually build something that's going to endure, something real? If the answer is yes, then you are absolutely in the right place. Let's get into it.
Okay, so our guide for this is one of the most grounded, most reliable figures in the entire tarot deck, the Knight of Pentacles. This guy, he is the absolute master of dependable growth. He's all about improving your fortune one steady step at a time.
And here he is. Just look at him. He's calm, he's focused, and he's holding that gleaming golden pentacle, which is just this powerful symbol of real, tangible abundance. The core message of this card says it all, really. A dependable man, improving prosperity. See, this isn't about some random stroke of luck. This is all about making real, tangible progress.
Right, so what this card really represents is the energy of pure, unwavering dedication. We're talking about that meticulous, detail-oriented work that, ultimately leads to real rewards you can actually hold. This is the kind of energy that literally turns your hard effort into actual assets.
Now, let's get a little deeper into his personality, because it's pretty unique. One of my favorite ways to describe this knight is as the bulldog of the tarot. I think that just perfectly captures his unstoppable determination once he sets his mind on a goal.
And this metaphor, well, it says everything, doesn't it? Once he bites down, you can be sure he won't let go. Now, this isn't about being aggressive. No. It's about a dogged, relentless pursuit of his goals. The guy has incredible stamina and focus.
And these strengths, this is what makes him so darn effective. He is totally unwavering and just incredibly hardworking. He's thorough, which means he completes every single job down to the last tiny detail. And on top of that, he's realistic, dedicated, and cautious, making sure that every move he makes is a smart one.
The symbolism right there in the card tells the whole story. He's riding a slow, enduring, heavy horse. It's a workhorse, right? Not some flashy show horse. This powerful, steady animal is a direct reflection of the knight's own reliable, grounded, and persistent nature. He is absolutely built for the long haul.
But, okay, here's where it gets really interesting. His greatest strengths? They can also have a shadow side. This is all about the method, not magic, and sometimes that method can get a little too rigid. So let's take a look at the two sides of his persistence.
This slide just breaks it down perfectly. On the one hand, he's unwavering, but that can tip over into just being plain stubborn. Being cautious is smart, but it can become unadventurous. His thoroughness can become obsessive, and that incredible hard-working drive can start to feel like a joyless, endless grind. It really is all about finding that balance.
So this brings us to a really important question for you to think about. I want you to look at your own habits, your own drive. In your life right now, is this kind of focused, persistent energy helping you build what you want, or has it become a little too rigid and maybe it's actually hurting your progress or even just your happiness?
To put it into perspective, the Knight of Pentacles is not your guy for high-risk, high-reward stuff. He is never, ever going to be the one to double his money on some risky hunch or spontaneously book a surprise trip to Paris. That kind of wild, daring move, it's just not in his nature. And this contrast is just fantastic. Check this out. Look at the stationary, focused Knight of Pentacles on the left, and then look at the charging, fiery Knight of Wands over on the right. For that daring, spontaneous, let's go now energy, you need a completely different knight. Our guy, the Knight of Pentacles, is all about the steady, patient build.
Okay, so knowing all of this, how can we actually channel the positive power of the Knight of Pentacles to build our own foundation for success? Let's switch gears and focus on some clear, actionable advice.
All right, here's your call to action, your game plan. Number 1, dig in. When things get tough, and they will, refuse to quit. Second, be thorough. Don't you dare cut corners. Complete every single task down to the very last detail. Third, resolve to finish. Sometimes you just have to buckle down, work up a sweat, and get the job done. And finally, know when to slow down. If you've been a little too reckless lately, it's time to embrace a sense of prudence and care.
So really, the main takeaway here is to see this energy as an invitation. Let the Knight of Pentacles introduce you to his world, a world where care,
persistence, and dedicated effort come together to create real, lasting security, wealth, and health.
The blueprint is right there for you. So what are you waiting for? Now, go build your fortune. And hey, if this explainer helped you map out your next moves, let us know down in the comments. And of course, be sure to like and subscribe for more insights on building a truly prosperous life. Thanks so much for watching.